All right, we are live. We are live on all platforms. Today, what is we're talking about is cognac a sleep hack? Because cognac isn't a sleep hack; it's a deal with your nervous system. Okay, that's what we're talking about today. So let's get into it. If you've ever considered alcohol for just one night of sleep, you're not broken. You're exhausted. And in this live, what I want to talk to you about is why it backfires and what ends that emergency without creating a loop. Okay, this is very important. Now, if you're asking, should I use whiskey or should I use cognac or wine or something to just get one night of sleep? I'm not judging you at all. I mean, that used to be me, and I used to use a little bit of wine, or when I did drink, I don't drink that much these days, but I'm not judging you. That question comes from desperation, right? But what I want to tell you is the truth in a way that really helps you. Okay, when you're sleep deprived and your brain starts searching for an off switch, alcohol can feel like that switch because it sedates you. It just puts you, it kind of dulls down the noise in your head. But sedation isn't the same as deep restorative sleep. Okay. And here's the real issue. If you need a chemical rescue to sleep, your nervous system is treating bedtime like danger. That's just the fact of the matter. So the goal isn't knock me out, right? The goal is in the emergency. Now, alcohol can make you drowsy, okay? But it often disrupts sleep quality, and it causes those wake up laters, it causes those wake up later, and then you wake up at 2 or 3 a.m. feeling weird, alert, anxious, and your brain is just trying to learn, and in that situation, your brain learns nights are unpredictable. So what that does, it increases your sleep and anxiety. Now, this is very important, okay? Because we talked about this yesterday. That sleep and anxiety is something that you train your body to have if you do not know what you're doing. And so you train your body the wrong way in terms of how to experience rest with sleep. And a lot of people are associating sleep with danger, and that's why they can't either fall asleep or they can't stay asleep. Okay. So, what you're going to do tonight instead is you're going to do a reset without training your body or training your nervous system, this dependency loop that you probably have if you've been using alcohol to go to sleep. What you want to do is first you want to remove any clocks. Okay. You want to get your phone out of the way with the time. You want to have no negotiations with time. The second thing you want to do is you want to go low stimulus, right? So that means dim light, boring audio, not scrolling TikTok, even though we on TikTok, right? Or we on all these other platforms. You want to be in a very comfortable but low, boring audio, dim light, no scrolling type of environment. The third thing you're going to do is you're going to repeat one sentence to yourself, and that is, I am safe even if I am awake. My job is rest. I am safe even though I am awake. My job is rest. Okay. And what you're doing is you're teaching your body that bedtime isn't a threat. Okay. What you're doing is you're teaching your body that it's not a threat. And then the more you rescue yourself in this way with something external, right? When you're rescuing yourself with something internal, like what I just showed you, this reset, it's more of a positive training for your nervous system. But when you train yourself with something that's external, like alcohol, the more your brain believes that sleep is fragile. Okay. And what we're doing is we're rebuilding the belief that sleep is natural when the emergency ends. Okay. So there's no shame. I'm not judging if that's what you do, if you're using alcohol to fall asleep, to knock yourself out. But cognac is not a sleep hack. Okay. Cognac is not a sleep hack. And don't let the rough week train a long-term loop. Okay. You don't need to work out. You need a nervous system stand down. Okay. You don't need to knock out. You just need to retrain your nervous system to stand down, relax, and allow for you to achieve deep restorative sleep. Now, if you want my panic proof night script, Just comment reset, or rest. Let's go with reset. Comment reset, and then I'll drop you my panic proof night script. Okay. So with that, I just wanted to get on, provide you with some value. Yeah, drop a comment. If you have a question, drop that question in the comment section. Hope you have a powerful Friday, and yeah, be well. See you next time.